Footy fans, we were treated to an instant classic, and we were live with the legend that is Dylan Alexander for this one in Game 2 of the National Championships as Western Australia downed a very resurgent Vic Country by 3 points with literally seconds on the clock. This one had it all. It had lead changes. It had the top-level draft prospects putting on a clinic. It had some smokies that not many people have talked about, and it had a replay that was really worthy of the big time for these young kids. Hudson Walker, he was a relentless little player throughout this game. He stood up and iced the game, calm as you like set shot, under massive pressure. So how do we get here? Let's break it all down from the Vic Country Guns to the WA clutch performers and young stars bidding to make AFL dreams come true in 2026 season. Let's break it all down. So in this game, it was a real seesaw event. In the quarter one, it looked like Vic Country were going to absolutely blow this game up, and they led with a 13-point lead. Millardy and Hibbins-Hargreaves chipping in with goals and really moving the ball easily. Dersma was really, really strong here, was involved in everything. And Vic Country's midfield looked like he was going to get away from them. WA, though, in the second quarter, Rodriguez and Toby Kwan really, really gained control of this midfield, and the leadership from Rodriguez was really stand out. Curtin made some incredible leads and used his muscular strength, and the pressure lifted forward of the ball for WA. They kicked 4 goals and really swung momentum, and then in quarter 3, WA took over. Toby won. The Fremantle product was absolutely electrifying in this game. Rodriguez really dominant from the midfield, and they really had control. But enter quarter 4, my boy Hibbins-Hargreaves kicked 2 big goals, and it looked like Country were going to get home with a smash and grab win. Enter Hudson Walker, though, after coming off earlier with a little bit of a niggle. He returned, took the mark inside 50, and banged it home with seconds on the clock. This was real football. This was proper theatre, and we really, really enjoyed it. WA, they played a lot more tougher and a physical game. Walker and Rodriguez really led the way. They were heat around the contest, and they surged in transition. They used their players like Banfield and Wally at times up at half forward to really open up the space and change the angles of that forward line. Vic Country, though, were incredibly clean, and at times with a better ball-using side. Lindsay, he was phenomenal playing at half-back and in the middle, and he was a real rebounding threat, and he really stood out. But he just felt like a conversion and converting them important chances. WA were a lot better. Farrow, Swadlin, Curtin, they just looked a lot more dynamic and a lot more threatening in the forward half of the ground, while Vic Country wasted some real key shots in front of goal. Let's look at some players that we really enjoyed the look of in this game. We've got to talk about Fred Rodriguez, a real captain's game, really, really strong. 17 touches, 2 goals. Some real key score involvements as well. Hudson Walker, he set the tone with the pressure. He will really come in. We love it when people kick late goals. And the thing about Hudson Walker was he kept his head in the game, and he was there. And Cody Curtin, I'm still not sold what he is. I really am. But this forwards hybrid had some nice little taps in the ruck as well. Took his goals well and really created that separation. Toby won the Fremantle NGA. He really showcased his class, and he is going to be a really nice pickup for Fremantle. Charlie Banfield was really, really strong, particularly behind the ball, and his ability to really hit targets was really poignant. And Jacob Farrow, this guy just chases down stuff. He plays like players owe him money, and it's really nice to see. Out for the Country, though, Noah Hibbins-Hargreaves, 4 goals, 17 touches, nearly made it happen. This guy, for me, is someone that's not getting enough love. And we know these under-18 championships really, really, really say, hello, I'm ready to play football. He is an exceptionally talented footballer. Lindsay, lots and lots of touches, some real strong marks, defensive general, but his ability to hit targets wherever he was on the ground is a real key cornerstone of his success. He is a real, real strong player and someone that probably isn't getting enough love for me. Ball kicking skills are so poignant in today's AFL, and his ability to really set up defence into attack in a blink of an eye shouldn't be sniffed at. And Mr. Duursma, people are really getting on him because of his ability by foot. You saw me talk about this with Dylan on this. I'm not a big advocate of you've always got to hit targets. I look at his vision and what he does, his ability to do the unthinkable, his cleanliness around the ground, but also his speed and his dynamic vision at times is good. Yes, his field kicking at times can put himself under pressure, but in today's game where you would play him probably across that wing to start with, you're going to have elite forward, small forwards who are going to really lock that ball in. He does hit the right zones. It's something that I think a good system will back themselves to do it, and there is a reason that he's talked about as a top 3 selection. Harry Dean, Cowan's father's son, made some mistakes at times, but the mistakes were him playing out in front. Took some really good contested grabs. His intercepting is another level, but his ball use is really nice. A real general and a real good pickup for the Blues. He's definitely a player that is in that top 20 conversation just on talent alone. He looks ready-made and he looks like he's good to go. Zach Harding really enjoyed his ruck work. He was dominant in this. I was looking at this and thinking, okay, I see it. There's a little bit of Darcy in him from Fremantle, but I'd say he's a bit more mobile. He uses the ball a little bit better. And Will Milady, bottom ager, but he has huge upside. Took his goals well. Was a little bit loose towards the end, but I really enjoyed it. Let's talk about some of the key moments. Obviously, Walker's winner, absolute ice in the veins, really good. Banfield's ability around the ground, his intercepts were really strong. Hibbins-Hargreaves, his explosion, 2 goals in a blink of an eye, a game changer. And Rodriguez, people don't talk about him enough, but this guy for me is someone who was in a real conversation of the low end of top 10. I could see this guy being a smoky. The leadership and the control and the ability to bring players in shouldn't be understated. That is something that is really poignant in today's AFL. Reminds me a little bit of Shiesel in his draft year. He can take the back seat and dictate the play, and I really like that. So who are the top 15 locks? Based on this, Rodriguez, Duursma and Lindsay are definitely going to be in that conversation. The big risers, though, the ones to wait and see, Hibbins-Hargreaves, Curtin and Dean, they could really be saying, you know what, we're going to be the main events of this draft. And you know what, I'm really looking forward. There's a lot of NGA and father and sons who were on display in this game who were really good. Let me know who your best on ground was. Did Hibbins-Hargreaves prove to you that he is a first rounder? Would you take Curtin as a key forward project, or would you look at him in another position? Because I do like his defence. I just worry where he's going to fit in. And what do you think of Rodriguez? Do you like him? I feel like there's like a Cam McKenzie quality to him, that there is an 8 out of 10 in everything, not a superstar in one thing. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. That is really important. But what a start to the Under-18s Championships. We had a great game first up, the Allies versus SA, and then this game, top-end talent and breakout stars. Be sure to subscribe. Make sure you like, share this with a couple of mates or something. Got a load of football content coming up. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Pom out.